children.
Sure. I had to Google Eskedit to make sure that it was something that we could publish in Convention Ear without getting in trouble. So thank you for that.
You can
But again,
they don't need
Years ago, my friends and I put a fake survey in the ear about what the most popular moods were, and the options were indicative, subjunctive, and big.
I remember that.
valid.
Right. Okay. So I feel like I have to do just like the smallest bit of administrative work in ensuring that everyone has teammates here. We're not waiting for anybody else. Is that a confirmable statement at this time?
Our whole team is here.
Cool.
Their Vax is looking very ineffective right now. You got 2 4s, somebody without a number.
Oh, we're good. We got a camera being adjusted. We're wonderful.
Let me add my regalia to my
And
name.
All right. Well,
Okay.
4 has not worked out for me the last 2 nights, so Colby will stay as 4, and then I can be.
I'm not 4 yesterday. It's all just such a blur.
I would like an integer unique to each team member between the range of 1 and 4. Inclusive.
I'm just 3 times 6.
Is that an integer in the range of 1 to 4? I don't think so, Big Jupiter. Thank you.
Why are you Magnissima, Barb?
Wait, no, now you're both 2.
I wasn't looking.
Why am I Magnissima,
He
Barb?
was
That's a
4
good
the
question.
last time I looked.
Yeah, because my beard is Magnissima. That's why I have the title. All right, cool. We are here to allegedly play some Certamen in the World Series of Certamen. I am your moderator for the evening. My name is Henry Magnissima Barba, coming at you live from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm being assisted by Chief Counter by 10s and 5s, Jack Randazzo. Or is it, do I say the Z's?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. And I believe, Sarah Cowett, are you my timer?
I am. I should probably make my name say that.
I would love it if you would do that. And could you shoot me a direct message when these fools are taking too long?
I can do that.
Wonderful. Then, without much ado, I'm going to say the Aurelia passage. I'm not going to paste it anywhere because I don't have it in front of me. But we all know what it looks like. Aurelia, cui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo, tredecim ludos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant, tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coepit. Eheu. Are there any questions about my Latinity at this time? Awesome. My Latin is perfect. Thanks for saying so. Score kind of matters, so I can't be as flippant with my awarding of points. To that end, nobody's getting any fancy cool points from me right now. We then have all of the members of our teams. Hello, stream audience. We're getting this bird in the air with a toss-up number 1 for any player on any team. This is a visual question. Bear with me while I get the visual up. You will have a few seconds to look at the visual while I get arranged here. All right. These tablets date from approximately 500 BCE and were discovered near the city of Cerveteri. They are written in both Phoenician and what? David Jackson.
Etruscan?
Etruscan is correct. And what other language? Bonus 1 for GFV, Gradarius, Firmus, Victoria. This inscription dates from approximately 200 BC. Hold on, I don't want to accidentally share something wrong. Yeah, okay. It's coming back up. I had a different page for the bonus. Yep. This inscription, that's different than the first one, dates from approximately 200 BC and was originally located in Pompeii. Identify the language.
Can you please repeat the question?
Identify the language on this.
200 BC in Pompeii.
Yeah, 200 BC, found in Pompeii. What language is on this rock?
Venetian.
It's as good a guess as any. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Your
All right.
Answer, please.
David.
Venetian.
I'm sorry, this is Oscan. But don't worry, you get a second bonus on this
Sweet.
question. It has no visual attached to it, but I'm going to leave this up. Your second bonus is, what is the name of the Greek dialect still spoken in the southernmost parts of the Italian peninsula?
Oh, is it not? Is it not Doric? Koine? Oh no.
I don't know. You guess whatever you want because you're the most handsome.
Give me an answer, please.
Doric.
No, I'm sorry, this is called Grico or Greco. I couldn't find whether that I was the one. It's
Okay.
spelled on my page, Griko. Greco.
I would like to point out that we have 0 bonus points so far.
I'm very proud of you all.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Toss up number 2. For any player on any team. The Greek adjective polutropos is a cookie.
Odysseus.
Say that one more time for me, buddy.
Odysseus.
Odysseus is correct. Is associated with what Greek at the beginning of one of Homer's epics? Bonus for big mood. To whom do the Greek words Atreides, Anax, Andron refer 6 lines later?
Agamemnon.
Yeah.
Should be.
Sounds good. Go with it.
Agamemnon, final.
Agamemnon is correct. Cool guy points because you didn't make me paste it in the chat.
Hey.
They mean nothing this round. But you got 15. Toss up number 3 for any player on any team. Lit, sus, cap, yeet. If you have heard your students use these words but don't quite know why you would unironically use them, then this question is for you. What 80s song could be translated into Latin as octo, sex, septem? Oh man, what do you know? Big Jupiter Affontes.
8675309, left parenthesis, Jenny, right parenthesis.
I
By
love
Tommy,
the attention to detail.
by
Yeah.
Tommy Two Tone.
All of that was extraneous but correct information. I just had 8675309 on my page. All right, bonus for Gradarius, Firmus, Victoria. According to her famous song, Cyndi Lauper came home in the morning light to tell her mama dear that they are not the fortunate ones. Us classicists know that this means they do not live in what city, whose walls are now rising according to Aeneas.
It's
Carthage.
Carthage?
Yeah.
Carthage. Final answer.
Carthage is correct. All right, that's 15 on 3. Toss up number 4 for any player on any team. Donald Duck, an avant-garde fashionista for not wearing pants, possibly gets the rest of his attire from his even more pompous middle name, Fauntleroy, meaning an elaborately dressed young boy. From what 2 Latin nouns with what meanings do we derive the middle name of Donald Fauntleroy Duck? David Jackson.
Fawns and Rex. Forehead and King, respectively.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Francesca from Big Mood.
Rex, King, and Franz Front.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Colby from the Vac Squad.
Rex King and Phones Spring.
No, I'm sorry. It's Infans, infant, and Rakes, king. Fauntleroy is Fauntleroy. And we all learned a bit of fun trivia about our favorite non-pants-wearing duck. This is my favorite. I don't know if you guys have a different list than me. There's no points on 4. Toss-up number 5 for any player on any team. On a Facebook group, a Latin teacher asked other Latin teachers how many words for green teachers could think of from the top of their heads. They came up with some great words. What specific color is smaragdus? Cookie.
Emerald.
Emerald is correct. Bonus 1 for the big mood. What specific color is thalassicus?
Can you paste that one, please?
I'll type it out for you.
Sea
Oh, it's
green.
the color of the sea.
Sea green.
Oh yeah, because it's got to be a shade of green.
Or seafoam green.
Oh yeah, all right. That you're above my understanding.
Francesca, you take it.
Why'd you
Go
give
for
it to me? All right, seafoam green.
I have sea green on the page, and I think that those are different shades, personally, so I'm not giving you the points. All right, that's 5. Jack, what's the score looking like?
After 5 questions, GFV has 25 points, Mood has 25 points, and Vaccinations has yet to score.
Last time I checked, that means we got a game on our hands. Everybody cheer wildly for yourselves. And I guess cheer for other people. We're all really big about sportsmanship here. Yeah, Ken, I disagree.
You're in charge.
Yeah, I have moderator discretion, and I'm going to use it. Toss-up number 6 for any player on any team. Strophilos, Phanos, Oinopion, Cookie.
They are children of Dionysus and Ariadne.
That is correct. Thoas, Parethos, and Keramos are said to be the sons of what god and the mortal woman whom he rescued on Dia? Bonus for big mood. Ariadne was equated with what other Greek goddess on the island of Cyprus?
Oh no. I think it's Dia. It's the only thing that comes to mind, but I don't know if that's right.
And I thought she was there by herself. So
Dione, or that's the different
No,
person?
Dia.
Okay. Dia. Go with Dia. I don't know.
Dia final.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for Aphrodite.
Oh, okay.
You got 10. And we're moving on. Toss-up number 7 for any player on any team. It's time for a differentiation question. Instead of words, however, we chose to spice it up a bit and have you differentiate between historical locations. Differentiate between the location at which an emperor lost his life in 249 AD and the location at which 2 separate battles were waged. Cookie.
Okay. The first one is Verona, and the second one is Cremona.
That is correct. Sadly, we would have taken Bedriacum, but that wouldn't have fulfilled the fun of the question. So thank you for saying Cremona. The rest of the question was waged in 69 AD. Bonus for the big mood. Now let's differentiate between historical figures. Differentiate between the consul of 189 BC who negotiated a treaty with Antiochus III at Apamea and the consul of 178 BC who was defeated after making a preventative attack on the Istri.
They're both Volsos, so I got it. Can you repeat, please?
Sure. Now let's differentiate between historical figures. Differentiate between the consul of 189 BC who negotiated a treaty with Antiochus III at Apamea and the consul of 178 BC who was defeated after making a preventative attack on the Istri.
Yeah, they're both Manlius Volso. So I don't. Okay. Do you trust me on this?
You're taking a while here. Give me an answer.
I
All right,
Lucius, I don't know.
Final answer. The first one is
Give me
Lucius, and the second one is Marcus, and they're both Volsos.
Those are so weird because they're actually named Gnaeus and Aulus, Manlius Volso. So Gnaeus and Aulus were what we needed. And you had to say Manlius Volso at least once. You didn't get the points, but you got the toss-up, so feel good about that. Toss-up number 8 for any player on any team. Quotiens numerus centum triginta tres dividi pot big Jupiterofontes.
Grace.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh,
I will repeat.
So bad.
Quotiens numerus centum triginta tres dividi potest in Cookie.
333.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm going to repeat and really hopefully finish the question. Quotiens numerus centum triginta tres dividi potest in septem partes. Quotiens numerus centum triginta tres dividi potest in septem. Andrew Rist, the Vac Squad.
Unde Wiginti.
Unde Wiginti is correct. Good job for doing math. Bonus 1, do more math. Quotiens numerus triginta tres dividi potest in tres partes.
So 11, right? 33 in 3 parts.
Yeah.
So
33. Yeah, sounds like it's good math.
Undecim.
Undecim, yeah.
Undecim, final answer?
Undecim works because it's correct. You get 15 on 8. Toss-up number 9 for any player on any team. A chest containing copies of Cicero's letters was discovered in the 14th cookie. Answer, please.
Cardinal Mai.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. A chest containing copies of Cicero's letters was discovered in the 14th century by what writer who was off David Jackson?
Petrarch.
Petrarch is correct. Did you know that there's a spelling of his name with a Q in it? I didn't until I read this question. It's often
The
called
French
the father.
Canadian spelling.
Yeah, the father of humanism was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Much has been written about Petrarch's chaste and distant love for the married Laura de Nove, aka Laura, but scholars have surmised that her name is but a hint of what he really wanted from France or Italy, namely, what poetic position?
Laureate?
Laureate? Yeah, it's got to be that.
Makes
Laureate.
sense with Laura, Laurel. I mean, yeah, it's got to be.
Okay, we're going to say laureate.
Yeah, I'll take it. I got poet laureate, but we already said he was a poet. So you get 15 on 9. Toss up number 10 for any player on any team. Yo, translate this sentence. Turris tetulisti. Cookie. Answer, please.
You have touched the towers of frankincense.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Yo, translate this sentence. Turris tetulisti.
Can you spell the last word?
Tetulisti. Big Jupiter Ofantes.
You have brought towers of incense.
I'll take it. You have brought, you have carried towers of incense. Bonus 1 for Gradarius, Firmus, Victoria. Now translate this almost entirely alliterative sentence. Si editoribus epulas ericii et equorum et elephantorum eridani essent, eas algepae editi essent.
Yeah, can you paste that one for
Yeah,
us?
it's like I knew it was coming.
If the hedgehogs... What?
It's like if the editors had feasts of
If the
editors had feasts of a hedgehog and horses and
elephants
at the Eridanus.
They would like the start of an answer, please.
They would have eaten them. Hooray.
Okay.
I'm gonna defer to Ken.
All right, Ken.
No, okay. If the editors had a banquet of hedgehog and horses and elephants in the Eridanus, or at the Eridanus,
they would have eaten them. Hooray.
They would have eaten them. Yay.
I'm sorry, you're so close. So what we have on the page is, if the editors were to have a feast of hedgehog, horses, and elephants at the Eridanus, they would eat it after they have cried out, hooray.
really disappointed they didn't use Etsy to preserve the alliteration.
I feel great shame now, Cookie.
Where are we getting they would have cried out part?
A to T.
A to T.
Like having eaten.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So a valiant effort. I wish I could give you partial credit because
Yeah.
I have a disgusting joy in writing these questions.
I missed the make run on ascent. That was part of
We did. You're my
Yeah, but you got 10 points. So Jack, how are we looking at the half?
Our score at the half. GFV has 50 points. Mood has 45 points. And Vaccinations has 15 points.
All right, last time I checked, that's a game. It's tight. We're halfway through. 10 questions still on the board. Let's clear my buzzers. Toss-up number 11 for any player on any team. What Roman general's name is spelled by the first letter of each of the following clues? The finance minister turned assassin of Carausius, an emperor from Emesa, the praetorian prefect of Gordian III, Caligula's famous horse, Cookie.
Aetius.
Aetius is correct. The region Plautus is from, and the praetorian prefect of Tiberius who ruled the empire when Tiberius retired to Capri was the rest of the question, Aetius. Bonus for Big Mood. What emperor's name is spelled by the first letter of each of these clues? The tribe that sacked Rome in 410 CE, the emperor who deposed Traponianus Gallus, the pope who convinced Attila to leave Italy, the name shared by Zeno's son and father-in-law, a freedman of Galba who turned into one of the three pedagogues, the usurper of Theodosius supported by Arbogast, the brother of Carinus, the juror who served as Alexander Severus's praetorian prefect, and the father-in-law of Pertinax who competed with Didius Julianus in an auction for the right to rule the empire. No, I'm not repeating it, but I'll paste it if you want.
Yeah, can you paste that?
Yeah.
Guys, how many clues was that?
I think that was, oh, never mind. I think that was 8 or 7.
Uh-oh.
One.
There's not 6. A, L, son and father.
I know the brother of Carinus, I think.
Oh,
I'd like an answer, please.
Valerian vinyl.
Oh, you're so close. It's Gallienus.
Oh, geez.
And thanks.
Right, so the breakdown of that was Goths, Aemilian, Leo the Great, Leos 1 and 2, Icolus, Eugenius, Numerian, Ulpian, Sulpicianus.
I was thinking Visigoth, so I got thrown off.
Yeah, I know you played yourself. But you got 10 points for your trouble. And we got to read the really fun verbose bonus. Toss-up number 12 for any player on any team. Responde Latine. Quo die huius ani tuturimus Gofridus ditissimus omnium hominum paene totum per caelum se iecit volenda mentula ut totum orbem terrarum videret. I will repeat that. Responde Latine. Quo die huius ani torturimus Gofridus ditissimus omnium hominum paene totum per caelum se iecit volenda mentula ut totum orbem terrarum videret. Big Jupiter Ofontes.
Can I type it or do I have
Sure.
to say it?
I'll even give you a second to type. All right, A, D, X, I, I don't believe that's right.
Okay.
Cookie.
I will also type.
Okay, you'll have a second to type. Come on. No, that's not right either. I have read it twice. So if the back squad, hey, Andrew Rist. I assume you'd like to type it. Yeah, okay. I'll look for it. That is correct.
What day was it in actual like real
the
tough.
20th.
No idea. I just
20th. If it's the 20th, I think
Like
mine's
close
right.
to
That's
yours.
what I was going for.
Yeah, give me. Let me hit up a count. Right, because we start on the day in question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, I think
7,
so.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Upon further review, checking a calendar, I'm going to award the points to Big Jupiter Afontes. The writer of this question, that is me, does not know how to count.
That's impressive, Ken.
A challenge in World Series.
Well, it wasn't a challenge. It was I probably misread a calendar, and I'm willing to eat my just desserts on that. All right.
Hardest part about that was remembering what day it was that
There's no way I was going to come up with that.
I'm just impressed you could count correctly that quickly.
Well, bonus for you all.
Off camera, I was counting on my fingers. Sorry.
Quis superavit Goffredum ad astra volendo die quinto ante idus Juliae.
Benson, is that who it was?
Richard, what's his face?
The billionaire dude.
It's a B.
Branson.
Branson.
Yeah. Branson. Final answer.
Prompt.
Richard
Branson. Yeah. For anyone who cares to attempt to share what the toss-up was getting at, anybody, or do we not want to?
I would with the weirdly shaped ship that we can't see.
Yeah,
that was very politely put.
Thank you. He was also the most turtly Jeff. For anyone who's wondering about tuturimus, not an attested adjective, a little bit of leeway. I like it. You got the full points on 12. Toss-up 13 for any player on any team. What U.S. senator shares a name with the 2021 NJCL parliamentarian, but in a different language? What U.S. senator shares a name with the 2021 NJCL parliamentarian, but in a different language? David Jackson. Answer, please.
Manchin?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I have read it twice, so. Dustin, big mood.
Senator Paul.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm gonna call time. All right, no, you got in there, Colby. Give me a guess.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No, we're looking for Ted Cruz, who shares his name with Annie Cross.
Her name is Class, by the way, so the question's wrong.
I didn't write it.
I'm just saying.
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you for allowing it. No points on 13 because I didn't fact check.
I almost buzzed and said that just because I thought it would be the funniest answer.
And you would have had it. Toss-up number 14 for any player on any team. Hashtag somewhat convoluted question time. What English word, which comes from the same root as the name for such Latin words as bimus and biduum, means done without preparation? Cookie.
Extemporaneous.
Extemporaneous is correct. Bonus 1. What English word, which comes from the same root as the name for such Latin words as simplex, means to bend or yield?
Those are multiplicatives.
Flex, no.
Can you repeat? Can you paste the question in the chat? Actually?
Yeah, you give me a second. There you go.
So it comes from the same root as the name. So it comes from plico. Oh,
apply.
Yeah, like pliable.
You're taking a while.
What's the verb form?
I need an answer.
Ply final.
Ply is correct for 15 on 14. All right. Toss-up number 15 is the other visual question. So bear with me while I get that all going here. Behold the visual question. Look at it. Ooh, ah. Your question. God bless Taika Waititi What convention of epic poetry is exempt? Cookie. Answer, please.
Ekphrasis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Andrew Rist.
Vaccine.
Aristea is correct. Is exemplified in this scene from Thor Ragnarok, when Thor takes on an entire army and seems invincible. Other examples include Agamemnon and Diomedes in books 11 and 5 of the Iliad. Bonus for the Vax Squad. In Thor Ragnarok, it's revealed that Odin, Thor's father, was a conquering warlord jerk and hid Thor's sister from everyone. Agamemnon is very similar to Odin. He's definitely a conquering warlord jerk, but he also might as well have hidden one of his children with Clytemnestra away from the world because she never really gets mentioned in Certamen or many ancient texts. So without further ado, please name Agamemnon's child with Clytemnestra so that we never really talk about. Not Iphigenia, not Electra, not Orestes, the other one.
And I had Love and Thunder ready in Latin.
Yeah.
We're talking about Chrysothemis, right?
Man, yeah, sure. I mean, come on.
I think it is. Yeah.
I am an anchor. You want to say it? I defer to Andrew.
Hey.
Chrysothemis, final answer.
That's correct. Chrysothemis. And now we've all come to appreciate Chrysothemis. All right. After 15, Jack, what are we looking at here?
Our anti-penultimate score check. We have GFV with 65, Mood with 70, and Vaccinations with 30.
Oh my God. The game is on. There are 5 questions left. Anybody could have this. But only one of you will. Toss-up number 16 for any player on any team. Billboard Crackerjack, or whatever his name is famous for his multitude of acting roles, most notably starring in the movie Brexit, The Uncivil War, where Mr. Crumblesnap is the British political strategist Dominic Cummings. From what Latin noun, with what meaning, do we ultimately, Andrew Rist?
Domus house.
I'm sorry, David Jackson. Answer, please.
No answer.
Well, that's incorrect. I'm going to read it from the start. Yeah. All right. Billboard Crackerjack, or whatever his name is famous for his multitude of acting roles, most notably starring in the movie Brexit, The Uncivil War, where Mr. Crumblesnap is the British political strategist Dominic Cummings. From what Latin noun, with what meaning, do we ultimately derive this question's rendition of this famous actor's first name? Francesca. Answer, please.
Bonus, good.
No, this question called him Billboard Crackerjack, so we needed bulla, meaning bubble, seal, or amulet. That was a mean question. I like it. We called him post-baccalaureate Crimpy Snitch in the bonus, for what it's worth. So
there's a Benedict Cumberbatch name generator on the internet that I have derived a lot of pleasure from.
The internet is a wondrous place. Exists. All right. Well, we're moving on. We don't need to worry about whatever his name is. Toss-up number 17 for any player on any team. Translate the following Latin sentence into English regarding a certain pop star in the news recently. Libera Britanniam hot big Jupiter Afontes.
Free Britain.
Francesca.
Free Britney Spears.
Is that your complete answer?
Yeah.
For your sake, I hope it's not. Because it's,
free.
I'm going to call time. I'm gonna give the full read now. Translate the following Latin sentence into English regarding a certain pop star in the news recently. Libera Britanniam hastas ut suam vitam vivere sine conservatione familiae possit. Translate the sentence about the pop star. Libera Britanniam hastas ut suam vitam vivere sine conservatione familiae possit. Andrew Rist, vaccines.
Free Britney Spears so that she can live her life without the protection of her family.
I can take that. The conservatorship is the technical word, but protection is perfectly acceptable. Bonus 1. Translate
ironic,
the
though.
following Latin sentence into English. Britannia liberata nunc sua carmina ipsa cantare poteret.
Could you paste it?
Yeah,
I
just in
will if you
case.
give me just a second.
Appreciate it. So with Brittany free now,
She will be able to
She'll be able
sing
to
her
sing,
very own songs.
to
to sing her songs herself.
herself.
Wait, no.
Now.
Carmina Ipsa, her very own songs.
She sing. Okay.
Couldn't,
Or, I mean,
couldn't it be
okay,
she?
it could
Doesn't
be
matter.
more. Yeah,
I
you're
don't-
right. It could be
She
either.
herself will be
Answer,
able,
please.
with Brittany freed, now she will be able herself to sing her songs.
Clunky English aside, you get the points. She'll sing her songs herself. Might flow better, but yes, you get the points.
Yeah, I'm a poet.
Don't I know it? Toss-up number 18 for any player on any team. Marcus Aurelius oversaw the passage of the Senatus Consultum Orfitianum, which gave children what right of inheritance? David Jackson.
The Jus Trium Liberorum.
That's not correct. So I'll repeat the question. Marcus Aurelius oversaw the passage of the Senatus Consultum Orfitianum, which gave children what right of inheritance? Andrew Rist.
Primogeniture.
That's not correct either. I've read it twice, so if Big Mood wants to stab. Otherwise, I'm going to call time. It's the fact that they could inherit from their mother. As usually you inherit from your father. They expanded that. No points on 18. Which tells me that this is probably still a very close game. But we won't know till after this one. Toss-up number 19 for any player on any team. Hyperbuzz at your own peril, you have been warned. He gathered up his dice, and having well counted them all, threw them into his mother's gleaming lap. And straightway, with golden baldric, he slung around him his quiver from where it leant against a tree trunk, and took up his curved bow. And he fared forth through the fruitful orchard of the palace of Zeus. Then he passed through the gates of Olympus, high in air. Hence is a downward path from heaven, and the twin poles rear aloft steep mountain tops and the highest crests of earth, where the risen sun grows ruddy with its first beams. And beneath him there appeared now the life-giving earth and cities of men and sacred streams of rivers, and now in turn mountain peaks and ocean all around as he swept through the vast expanse of air. What son of Aphrodite is Andrew Rist?
Eros.
Eros is correct, is being described in this passage from Book 3 of the Argonautica.
Nice, nice, nice.
Excellent patience, everybody. I'm so proud.
Hyper buzzing would have been fine.
Right. Hyperbuzz at Eros, but
it was a lie.
Bonus 1. What character speaks these lines in Book 3 of the Argonautica? Be gone from my sight, felons, straight away ye and your tricks from the land, ere someone see a fleece and a Phrixus to his sorrow. Banded together with your friends from Hellas, not for the fleece, but to seize my scepter and royal power have ye come hither. Had ye not first tasted of my table, surely would I have cut out your tongues, and hewn off both hands, and sent you forth with your feet alone, so that ye might be stayed from starting hereafter. And what lies have ye uttered against the blessed gods?
That's got to be Aetes.
Aetes, right?
Aetes, yeah.
They didn't stop on the way and accost some random king and tell them about their quest. So, right?
Right. Yeah. Do it.
You want to go? We good? Aetes, final answer?
Aetes is correct. Thanks for not making me say it again. So, hey, Jack, there's one question left. What's our score looking like?
Our penultimate score check, we have GFE with 65. We have Big Mood with 70. And we have Vaccinations with 60.
Oh my lord. Are you telling me, Jack, that this all comes down to the final toss-up?
I am.
Oh my god, you couldn't write a better ending to this semifinal match. but we're going to try. Toss-up number 20.
Mr. Schott, did you just call it a ratch? Were you going to say round and then switch it to match at the last minute?
I might have.
Okay.
How dare you point that out?
I'm here for it.
Toss-up number 20 for any player on any team. In what Latin work might you be encouraged to look at a woman's ankles? All right, who's in here first? Andrew Rist.
Ars Amatoria.
Ars Amatoria by Ovid is correct. Bonus 1. Translate this conditional sentence from Ovid's Ars Amatoria. Si non accipiet scriptum in lectumque remittet.
Can we have that pasted, please?
Yeah. Translate it.
If he will not accept what is written.
She probably.
Oh, yeah.
Will not accept what is written.
She will
send it back unread.
Send it back. Oh, and we'll send it back.
I would like you to start an answer, please.
If she will not accept what is written, she will send it back unread?
Is correct. If she will not accept what's written, she will send it back unread. Jack, what's our final score now that the ratch is over?
Final score. GFV with 65, Big Mood with 70, and Vaccinations with 75.
Oh my lord, what an upset! Yea, though the pain of the vanquished teams is raw and visceral, yet we must soldier on, as this event is probably spiraling out of control with relation to how long it is taking. So, I don't know, Chris is here. He sees the scores. Great. Thanks, everybody.